Good, 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 good.
Fight.
Hello, how are you, man? Grommet. Okay, so I'll wait a little bit longer before I get into this.
Conquer.
Just a little bit.
Customer.
I'm gonna need to probably do this at some point. Alright, so I'll get into this now. Everyone else can catch up. Robo's not actually top 1, just to start. That's just there for the sake of it. And Chronica's not actually 12, I don't know what happened there. Is that audio coming through okay, by the way? Someone let me know. I'd appreciate it if so. So, I'll get into this now. Everyone else will catch up. Robo's not actually top 1, just to start. That's just there for the sake of it. And Chronica's not actually 12, I don't know what happened. Alright, so let me try this. Is that audio coming through okay, by the way? Someone let me know. It must be. Okay, let's get into this. Robo's not top 1. Let's get rid of him. Top 1? Oh, do we go backwards? No, we'll go top 1. We'll go... where is she? This bench. In my opinion, anyway. I know it's all pretty close. But in my opinion, she just got a lot. Way too much. And, okay, I'll put... because these are obviously top 2. But at least the way that I see it in Cetrion's case, one mistake doesn't deal 42%, and most of that is unbreakable. You get pushed back a bit. That's about it. You know, she spends a bar for 22% maybe. That's the most. But with Jacqui, plus frames on her stand 1 string, 9 frame mid, a lot of glorious mids, pretty good range, and then, you know, jumping around the screen like a fucking mad woman. Let me just, hold on, let me stop this, there we go. Jump around the screen like a mad woman. Air blast, especially with the, when customs came out, upgraded was fine. Upgraded was good, but upgraded was bearable. But when customs came out and she could delay it and mix in the projectiles, and she actually got a projectile and it's dot damage, and it just does more damage, and it gives her more options. You can't OS anything or do anything. It's just a lot, you know, and you can beat Jacqui. You know, you can beat anyone in this game, but to me, Jacqui's just... and you guys would have seen it before, so I don't need to get too into it, but Jacqui's just fucked. So, that's why Jacqui's number 1, in my mind. So, next one is Cetrion. This is pretty self-explanatory. Between her rock wall, her boulder, and her tornado, what the fuck do you do most of the time? And then when you get in, one button into meter burn, tornado just pushes them back. It's just a lot, like... hold on, let me just actually do this. And everyone, this is the variation everyone uses, right?
Scorpion.
There are ways to deal with this shit, but are there? At the same time, you'll see what I mean in a second. You'll see what I mean in a second. Okay, give me a moment. Okay. So, let's get into this. So I'm having some controller issues since this is on PC. Anyway, come on PC. No? Let's try this. That should do it right. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, hello. Hey team, how are we? It's echoing? How bad is it though? Let me know. So, we're here. And there's a few things you can do, honestly. Like, she's doing this shit. She's doing this shit. Oh, I missed it. Do I have tornado? I do. Oh, I did the wrong button. She's doing this shit. You know, she gets these dumb... She gets these 50-50s that you can fuzzy, but then she can cancel and just goes forever. And even if... let's do this. You know, even if you're... Because the whole premise of this is a boulder on block jails into the earthquake, right? That's the where it starts. And there's a few ways. You can floors block this. Give me a second. You can floors block it, and it doesn't... Okay, hold on. I need to do this, and then I need to set the AI to block to prove a point. It should just be all. There we go. So, that's the premise, right? And then if you're waiting for that, she can do that. Or if you're waiting for it, she can do this. She can do this. when you're waiting for it. But there is an option to... On the earthquake. This is where I'm going to have to switch now. This is where I switch. So there's an option... It's an option here that when you block this and do this, you can actually do something about it, especially with Scorpion, right? Oh wait, I gotta jump. I missed it. So I mean, a few characters have this option, right? And for a while, this is why this was kind of an okay move, because you can do this. Oh, I missed it. But anyway, you get the gist, right? But then let's do this random as well. She can also do this. Oh, I can't because I'm not used to PC, but she can do this. Shit like that, right? And then if you do that on this, okay, that was a counter. What I should really do is this. Oh my god, I'm shit. Let's go. I'm not. It's a mistake doing this on my PC. I should block. I mean, actually, the duck's fine. What am I saying? Oh, I do not want to be a human. What is happening? There we go. No, I will block, though. Just to prove it. And then you can block. Alright? So if you try to do what I did before, you'll die. But the thing is, you can react to the cancel. Like, what I'll do is I'll set this, I'll actually set this up so it doesn't look like I'm bullshitting here. That's the important thing. I'll set this up so it's not obvious that I'm just bullshitting. Oh, if my phone works. Okay. So, what I'll do, I'll record 2 options. I don't need to walk back. I'll record 2 options. One will be the full one. The other one will be me cancelling it. And then I will set it on random so no one knows what's coming. Why didn't that jail? Okay, I mistimed one of them. Hold on. This does jail, I swear. There we go. So that's definitely going to hit. And then for this one... There we go. Okay, we've done it. We've done it. So... Now it should be good. Yeah, good. Good, that jailed. Okay. So you wait for it. And you can react to it. That wasn't a punish. See, so I just wouldn't teleport there, for example, right? Oh, I'm bad. I mean, if you're playing Reborn as well, it means you can... Do I have the cancel? I might have the cancel, I'm not sure, I haven't actually looked at it. But you can actually, like, you know, react to that. That's the thing, I'm just shit, so it's not going to come out as well as you'd like. But that's why, I mean, she's obviously fucked, so Cetrion's top 2. But that's why, you know, there's some counterplay, and obviously there's some counterplay to Jacqui as well. But with Cetrion, like, a lot of the stuff is just, if you're a character that doesn't mind being pushed back mid-screen, it's actually kind of okay. But whereas with Jacqui, it's just, if you make one mistake with her, it's 40%. If you make one mistake against Cetrion, you get pushed full screen, and you just go back to that guessing game again. Which I personally prefer. Once again, this is personal tier list. This is not definite. Third is this boy. Just everything. He just has everything. Like what can you do? When it comes to Liu Kang, what can you actually do eventually? You know, you can't block forever. It's got a tick throw off a, what is it, a 9-frame mid. Where is this man?
Liu Kang.
And I'll get up who's going to be next as well.
Fujin. Tournament.
Sneak preview Fujin's top 4. Alright, give me a moment. More controller issues, which I love. So, yeah, Liu's just... I don't think I have the move, but it's okay, it's in Dragon's Breath. Liu's just got a lot of options, you know, he's got beautiful staggers, all that good stuff. Zen 1. Really good, like, Oki tools as well. He's obviously got KBs everywhere. It's just hard to really do anything against this guy. Like, let's do like a similar thing to before. I'll do this. I didn't save that. I'll do this, and this is just like one part of Liu that is super frustrating, especially, let's take me to the corner. Let's go to the right. There's just one part, and this is close. This is just one thing about Liu, right? I don't have low fireball in this. I'll need to make a variation, but it's fine. This is just one thing. Like, if you're in the corner against Liu, you're either getting command grabbed, or you're going to get launched for the ninja killer combo and just get deleted if you read the command grab. Like, let's put this on random. There's no way you can OS this. I'm just going to guess. Oh my god. I'm just going to guess. Oh my god. I'm just going to guess. I actually had that. It's literally just a 50-50. You're going to get hit eventually. And I know, like, the thing you do here is you just take the throw. Right? Like, you're just going to take that throw. Most of the time. Right? But when you're low, you just kind of die, and this is on top of all the other options Liu has here. Like, for example, let me just change the variation again. Let's go Luhan. Alright, so this is just Luhan. This is just, you know, the most common Liu variation you see, right? This is where you can... I've never practiced this combo. That's tight. I can see why that's impressive. Hold on. Especially on PC. Am I going to be able to get this? Oh my god, what the fuck? Okay. But like, this is the option, you know? You get hit by this into... Let's turn easy crushing blows on just to really let this sink in. And there's so much more about Liu, but this is just one thing that in itself is so just ridiculous to have to handle. Why am I even doing this on record? I should just be playing Liu. There's just one thing. On top of a lot of other things. You can get this. I believe this is the optimal. I missed it. But anyway, he just... So much damage, especially in the corner. And it's not hard for him to get you to the corner. Like, if we go to mid-screen... Even... There's so many different ways you can do this. He can get you there. But the best example... I mean, the easiest example for me to do, because I don't play Liu, is just an anti. He's got very good anti-air buttons. I don't really know the combos, I'm sure it's something like this. Oh, that was it, okay. Yeah, look, this is so basic. I'm sure you guys have better combos than this. I don't even know how to end this string. Okay, I got it. Oh, I forgot I had KBs on. That's the wrong thing anyway. Okay, fuck it. There we go. Oh my god, I forgot. But you get it though. You're in the corner, like in there, and then you just deal with that mix. And he's got so much more. Exactly. You can't react to the command grab, so you're just gonna get launched. And there's so much more with Liu. But you guys, Liu's been out forever. You guys should know exactly why. Okay. I hate my controller on PC. I'm working on it though. I'm working on it. First YouTube paycheck buying a controller. Let's go to Fujin. I can't play Fujin. I can't. I've just labbed some stuff. I don't even have like the variation. But the thing with Fujin though, his movement is insane. That's the whole point, right? This move is pretty godly. For an easy example, you know, it's just a button that if you're good at the game... Oh, okay, okay. If you're good at the game, you can actually one button hit confirm this. Look at the cancel window on that. I don't even think you need me to burn that if I'm being completely honest. No, you don't. I'm just bad. And this works even on this shit. I really should give myself a second to get this in. But Fujin's good for so many reasons. I mean, I don't even know the input for that, but this string's good. His auto shimmy's kind of okay. He gets a KB on it. That's a big thing. And he's just got so much shit. You know, he also looks sick as fuck. Like, that's a big thing about Fujin. He looks absolutely sick. I've got to actually put him here on the tier list. He just looks dope as well. So he's just, yeah, he's really good. His pressure, let's go to the corner. His pressure in the corner where he actually gets all this damage as well is pretty fucking godly also. I need to, what's the string? Let me actually, we're going to lab Fujin real quick. This is the string. Okay. What's that? Does it stand for? Stand for what? Stand for 2? Okay. Okay, I don't know if you need me to burn this or not. Anyway, you end everything in this warp needle that is so plus. At mid-screen actually, let's go back to mid-screen. At mid-screen this thing actually jails into, that is actually so hard to special cancel. It actually jails into his back 2, which means you can't even escape this. Yeah, you have to block this. And he has a lot of options for this as well. I don't know what the crossbow is. There you go. That's plus as fuck. That jails into it as well. He just keeps going forever. A lot of other things as well. If I could play Fujin, I can show you. I might just get someone who's good at playing Fujin on the channel one day to chime in a bit more for actually being able to play this guy. So let's go back to the 5 select screen and let's go back to this tier list. Look at this bad boy. Okay, so who's next, do you guys think? Any bets as to who's next? Any bets as to who's next? Okay, come on. Let's get some guesses. Come on. There's 20 of you in here. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Garrus. I mean, Garrus, that's a pretty good guess. That is a pretty good guess, to be honest. Subby. Subby is God? Sub-Zero? A lot of people are saying Sub-Zero for this. A lot of people saying that. Joker. Special, you've done it. Someone's got it. It is definitely Joker. He's not top 1. He got voted top 1. I mean, he's super good. Honestly, he might... I mean, these last 3 can kind of just change anywhere. These last 3 are all really good. These 2 are just definitely the top 2 in my opinion. Joker. Joker's an easy one for me to kind of show this with. Where is this guy?
The Joker.
I do own him. That's fine. I can pick any variation. Let's just pick any character as well. Let's pick Kano. Kano's a good example. This does not confirm if Kano was 6th, by the way. I'm not doing this every time. But with Joker, obviously his spacing's really good. His range, he has a lot of really good moves. You can use any of them. His mix is good. You can fuzzy the crowbar and stuff, but especially with Fatal Blow Cancel, he's a bit of a god. Let's get this here. The one thing that I really find dumb, and I need to just put the right variation on. I believe it's Madman. Look, Kano, you're fine where you are. So, I can actually do that on PC. That's good. So this move, Kapow. This move is dumb. This move is so dumb. This move just confirms itself. Like, if I block this, and I try to punish it, maybe Kano can. Maybe I should have... I mean, no, it's a good example, actually, if it can. So, let's go into record. Okay, Kano ball can. But it's a high, but it'll jail. Especially if you do this on this overhead, you can't duck. You can't flawless block it. And against characters that aren't Kano, that's not Kano ball. There's about, I think there's like 6 characters in the game that can do something about this move. And, oh, like that didn't even punish. That didn't even punish. So that move alone, that's just one of many things. That move, so you just, and the damage just does is insane. If I'm good at the game, it's insane. Hold on. Oh, what's the end of? Oh, you can end it with this. So, for example, I'm bad. Oh, well, anyway, that was almost 40%. I'm bad, and then you can go right into this immediately afterwards. Boom, boom, boom. Dead man. Getting lit's funny. It's not that good, but it's funny. I mean, and then these buttons. Like, look at this range. How safe he is of everything. This, obviously you need to be careful with this, but this does launch. I forget how to combo with this man. But he can also do just so much damage as well. This, everything launches with him as well, that's another thing. This is plus, but you can flawless block that, and it's punishable. Just the mix off that alone, having this out, he's got a lot. That's a big thing. He's just got so many options. He's also I mean, the thing is with Joker though, why I don't think Joker's that high. He really struggles at this range. Like he can't really. He can have some moves. He can have the low one. He can shoot this. His armor break at this range is great. I think it gets replaced by that. It does. But he actually, if you're a character that can actually zone, you will beat. Like Joker loses those matchups. Even Kano has an advantage here. Like if I'm just gonna record Kano throwing some fucking knives at me. And obviously if I know it's coming, it's a bit better. But like he can't contest this, even on block, especially with the meter burn. Oh, I didn't set that up right. That's fine. Yeah, I really didn't set that up right. But yeah, Joker loses at those ranges a lot. So if you're a character that can do that, you can really handle it. So, alright. Now, that's the top 5. That is the top 5. What do you... It's not plus, it's barely minus. Talking about the kick. Yeah, well, it's pretty much... The range that it puts up, though, it is his turn, because the standing 2 will just smack you if you want to do anything. That's a big thing. That's the top 5, though. Okay. Any guesses? I'm going to go through 6 to 10 pretty quick here. No, nothing too... I will go through some stuff, if anyone has any questions. But I'm going to go through it a bit quicker than the top 5. I just thought I'd get into that a bit. Alright, I'm just going to get into it then. So, 6? This is where it gets a bit... Because a lot of characters are really good here. A lot of characters could be here. I don't know, a lot of people say... online Sub-Zero is a lot better than he is. Oh, he's still good offline, but it's definitely different. I honestly think it's between... Let me actually just get all the top 10 and then I'll order them. The rest of the top 10. Let's get Cabal. Let's get this man. Who else is hanging out here? I mean, Garrus is pretty solid. Codal. Who else? I mean, Jax is really good as well. Frost slept on confirmed. let's go... I mean, Johnny's really fucking good too. Let's go Johnny and Garrus, and we'll order this. I honestly think Kano is probably around here simply because some characters can duck his spit, and about 4 of the characters in the top 10 can duck his spit. Garrus can, Shang Tsung can, Joker can, Johnny can, these 2 can. So that's why he's not that good. So we'll go into... Slight Gas Cabal's pretty good. I don't know, I think Shang's really good. But I might actually end up putting Johnny here. I might do it like this. Upon the advantage of being able to duck everything that everyone else does, Johnny is also just good in his own right. His stand 1 auto shimmy is pretty godly. You know, try Tekka throwing is going to get blown up. In the corner, he can just 1-2-1, force balls that, and either get a mad combo or be plus. So he can go through there. There's just so much stuff Johnny can do. His spacing's really good, especially with his armor break now. He's got stuff. I don't really need to, unless anyone has any questions specifically about Johnny, I'm not going to get too into it. He's just really good. Cetrion and Fujin not S tier? I don't know, man. I don't know about that. This is going to be a bit different to a lot of the pro ones, but you can look at this, all the pro ones. Literally, Cetrion's always here, Fujin's always hanging out somewhere here in the top 5. They're just both so good. Yeah, I think Johnny's around here. All this, I don't know if I can really order this part because this is all really good and really close. But next is Shang. He has so many moves that are really good. He's got good zoning. He's got the best counter zoning move in the game. He's got pretty good damage. His Ermac lift is very good. Obviously, you can still get all your KBs. But he's also just fundamentally really good. Like, he's got a lot of good mids. His auto shimmy's really good. He confirms into good damage. He's got plus frames. He's got a lot of little 50-50 floors, block gaps you've got to do. A lot of that sort of thing. He's really good. He's got a lot of options as well. He's got a lot of moves. Very, very good character. I mean, Joker's really good. Like I said, these 3, Liu, Fujin, and Joker are all interchangeable here, but I think that Joker's the worst out of the 3, so I guess these 2 all really good. Cabal, Slight Gas Cabal. Cabal was, you know, good before. He'd be outside the top 10 before, for sure. Let me actually move these guys down. He'd be outside of the top 10 before, for sure. Old Cabal. But then with Slight Gas, things are a little bit different. This man can yeet through, jump through everything, be plus after it as well. It jails. You can force block it a bit, but that's kind of it. You can't, you know, duck. You can't anti-air once it hits most of the time. Really good range, really good staggers. No gaps anywhere. Lots of damage. Lot of damage. He can even re-stand you. He's just got so many options, Cabal. Really, really good character. The Slight Gas is so good. That's why I think he's up here. He's just he's really good against some characters. Like, and I will actually show this. I think this is worth showing. Do I have this move? I don't have the... Okay, I don't have the full variation, but this will be fine. I don't need Slight Gas to prove this point anyway. And this is... I honestly think this is one of Liu Kang's worst matchups. Cabal. There's a certain move that makes it extra spicy, but it's already really difficult for this man to do anything. Yeah, Johnny definitely did get nerfed. But even then, the plus frames, he couldn't jail anything off them. So the big thing is when customs came out, he definitely got... Like, those nerfs, it didn't really overly matter too much. Cabal's really good, though. But the main thing is, and I'll do this. No, I'll just set him to block. Against Liu, there's a few characters. This one move, this is safe on block. It jails off most of his shit. Liu can't really do anything there. Like, if I set Liu to reversal with... Why would you want Dragon Parry? Let's go Flying Dragon Kick, for example. Like, this move's not punishable. Oh, I'll have to do it off this because he's trying to do a gap. Yeah, there we go, that'll work. Like, he can't... This is about all he can do here. And he's gonna get punished. And back into it. And you just go for it. And this is a move that's really good against a few characters, honestly. Oh, I tried to KP that. But this is a move. And if you compare... And with Slight Gas, obviously that's 2 slots and you can do whatever you want with it. And you can combine it, with the hook grab for combos, which is a good one, because you can, launch off everything, get hit confirms, do all that shit. I personally am a fan of the cancel, which do I have it on? I do. No point doing that. But Cabal's really good, and Cabal has a lot of options. He's good against a lot of characters. The air gas thing is one thing. For example, Robocop's got a pretty good anti-air usually, but if you actually go at the right range, you can't even hit this man. So he's really good, and there's ways to go around it. Without the move though, he really struggles against zoning without the slight gas. So that's a big thing. So it's kind of an essential for him to be this high. You have to use it. He's really good regardless, but for him to be this high, you need the slight gas. That's a big thing. Kano, Kano is just dumb. And I love playing Kano, but he is really dumb. And who else have I got there? Sorry, let's have a look. We've got Garrus. Garrus is dumb. Garrus just has a lot of options. I don't even know if I have the right move on here. Okay, let's get this in. So the thing about, Garrus has got this bullshit too, in a similar extent. But before customs, right? If you wanted to use the command grab with Kano, if you wanted to use the command grab with Kano, right? This string has a tick throw off it, and it also launches, right? Well, I've actually got to record this with him blocking. This string, you can flawless block that normally, and then it has the tick throw, and if you try to flawless block it, you get it both times, and I'll quickly show that now. I'll put this on hidden playback. I don't really know combos. And this is random, so I can't see what's happening. Let me set us this close, and I'll do this again. And you don't even need to spend meter on the flawless block either. What are the odds of this doing command grab so many times? There we go. Oh, I missed the flawless block. Oh, it was not there. There we go. And you can punish this. So before, this wasn't really that big of a thing, because you could just do it, right? But then Kenburn came along, and Kenburn decided that it wanted you to never be able to OS anything ever again. Because if they do command grab, and you do the OS that's been working the rest of the time here, you get hit. Every time. This works on the 1-1 as well. This 1-1 has a gap too, that you can tick throw, that you can do this, and you can also finish the string. So it has all of that. And then Kenburn said no. And if you get in the corner, I'm sure you guys have to have seen this in the corner. You guys must have. But in case you haven't, this is just a brief summary of what Kano just does in the corner, right? This is just off a jump in. And then if he gets you in this, you just keep going, because the Kenburn will just launch you over and over again. You can even do a longer combo here. Like as soon as you hit it back one, which is his armor break, it's really good. You can actually do a full combo. If you have the suck, it's even better because you can suck them into it. But this is just abuse. And if you go in, this is plus. This first hit, right? So is the full string. So every time you get hit by either of these, it's down one into either Kenburn or command grab. And some characters can do something about it. Some characters, not in the corner, but some characters can actually do like a little walk back and do a special move or something. Very, very rare. But most characters have to eat this, and if you're there waiting for it, then he just gets to go and do everything again. And you just sit there. Like there's nothing you can do. Like I'll try to, OS it, but you just can't. That's why Kano's so good, but a reason, actually I don't even need to show that. The reason why Kano's not top 5 or is low on here compared to what he could be if this wasn't a thing is center default. Is this. This is why. So this string's really good. Bit busted. +2 at the end, right? Bit busted. Okay. Sorry, my controller's being dramatic. I love it. I play on everything besides Switch. So anyway, this move. Okay, let's just set him as close because I'm sick of this. This move. Right, it's really good. You sit there and eat it, and then you have to guess this down one, or you can go back into it. Right, that's a big thing about this move. But Garrus and a lot of other characters can do this. I wish I could play Garrus. And you don't even need to OS this. You can just go, oh, I'll duck it. You don't even need to commit to it. The only thing, and this is where Kenbone comes in again, and this is why Kano's still top 10 with this in mind, because just counterpicking this isn't enough, because if I do this, and I against some characters this is unsafe, but if I try to duck it, I get lit up by this. Right? But against some characters who can punish this, like Devora, or something, this isn't really an option. There's some characters who can not only duck the spit and punish that, that's where it's just over. But this is why Kano's still really good, because, like, what are you doing here? The spacing on this is godly. Like, if I set this on random, for example, and I just try to duck the spit, I'll get it sometimes. So it becomes a bit of a read. But if Kano doesn't bring Kenburn, obviously you don't have to worry about the OS at all. But then you can't actually deal with the spit by any means. So he's really good. Honestly, he's really good. Play Kano if you haven't played Kano. He's really good. As far as Garrus, Garrus is a man of simple tastes. He's got a few things that are fucked. He's got just disgusting damage. What you can actually do as well is you can combo off this move, which is the sexiest thing you've ever seen. If you have this KB loaded, and I've not only done this in game, but I've seen this done. Look at this. Oh, I don't have the right sand trap, but that's an example. That's almost 40%. If you have the combo extender as well, and you can hit confirm this pretty reliably, honestly. He also has this, which is just disgusting. This is a mid command grab that does 30% on a KB, but it's a long KB. This does 15% normally. So that's this is you know, that's the command grab by itself, right? But tick throw. Let's put it on auto as well, so you know what auto does. Is it actually if something's a tick not auto, what you got to do is stance hold, I believe, because stance hold. So if something doesn't tick, it won't. Right? This doesn't tick, and it's not going to hit him. But that means all this does. This down one. And the read here, you have to guess. It's like Kotal Kahn, you have to guess. There's nothing saving you from this if this man decides that he wants to fucking do this to you. So, let's do the full string. Let's do the second option. Whoops, let's do the second option. And you can try to duck it. You can try to jump it, sorry, it's a mid, so you have to jump it. Right? But if you're jumping it, you just get launched and you die. And this is in the corner, this is everywhere. Literally everywhere. So, the big thing about this... The big thing about this is that's only one part, obviously. And a lot of people don't even use this move, because it's not actually that good. I'm just going to do this to that guy. Yeah, exactly. Garrus's command grab does so much damage. On top of everything else. And you can combo into it. I haven't done this in a while. I used to play Garrus a bit. I haven't done this in a while. But, I think the range is about here. I'm just going to do some swag. Do I have the clones? No, I don't have the clones, do I? I don't. What's the move? What's the hourglass? There it is. And this is just swag. For example... Oh, I did it wrong. That is the setup though. So that's literally what happens here with this. This is actually guaranteed, because if you do this and they jump, the command grab, they get launched. If they get hit by you can actually do it so if they get hit by the down one, they get launched as well. But what happens if they try to jump it is they'll get launched by this. So just say, whatever. And you just get it anyway. I'm bad at Garrus. I haven't played Garrus in a hot minute. But he just does it. That's a lot of damage for kind of no reason. But he also does a lot of damage. He's got, you can fuzzy guard this. So it's not too. Online it's harder to do so, obviously, as most fuzzies are. It's very good. This has a flawless block gap in it, but you can also just do this. So there's a mix up there, and they have to spend meter to punish it anyway, it's not free. He just got a lot of stuff. He's got really good mids. This is a godly anti-air that I've only seen a few people actually use for its intended purpose. Look at this. Damage. The stand one's also really good as well. And if you have the combo extending move, it's honestly, he's insane. And let's just get into his KBs again. Oh yeah, here's another thing actually. Stop. There's some dumb setups you can actually do. Where you can go, where you can do those setups on those KBs. But he's just got so much. Huge damage. That's why he's around this top 10, I think. Yeah, exactly. He's just got really good, you know, basic tools. That command grab is busted personally. But he's got some really good tools, and it's just, you know, it's hard because he's got a move that if he hits you once, he's in your face. So zoning him out is difficult. It's got KBs tied to it. It's got so much tied to it. So that's the top 10. And I think this is kind of ordered. It's something around here. Something like this. And now, from this point on, there'll be a couple more in this S- tier, but I just wanted to do this. I think Codal's up around here. Tick throws off so much shit. Gets damage off the tick throws. The offensive totems will just delete your health bar. You have to guess of everything. He has a meterless launcher that goes into stuff. He has a armor breaker that does 45% damage or something like that. Good range. He's got a cat that ignores zoning fully. Like, he's got a lot of options for a lot of characters, and he's really good. Yeah, personally, I think he's around here. He might not be 11, but he's somewhere around here. I'll put more people in here. But I think he's really good. I think Jade's somewhere up here as well. But specifically next, I'm going to go Spawn, because Spawn's really good. Massive damage. And he has a lot of other good moves you can use as well. But massive damage. Jax is around here as well. Jax is going to be next. This next part will be less ordered than this. It'll be something like this. I think Codal's somewhere around here. But the next 5 are all going to be, they're all pretty much just outside the top 10. These 3, very similar reasons. Jax struggles against zoning, that's the thing, so he's going to be probably towards the back here. But Jax does struggle against zoning in a lot of aspects. Codal can parry, Codal has a disc, Codal can heal, so he doesn't actually struggle against zoning as much. His spacing's really good. He doesn't have a fast up-close mid, which is why he's not much further in here. But who needs that when your mid is a mid command grab? Like, that's a bit of a meme, but it's really good. Spawn, massive damage, really good range, great zoning. He can struggle a little bit against zoning sometimes, but since his own zoning is so good, it kind of doesn't matter. At a certain point, like, he's never struggles that much. Jax definitely does. I think Jade's around here as well. Just her back 3 string with all the options it has is really good as well. Plus frames go into it. The restand, you have to guess on that pole. Can meter burn it to make it safe after down 1, for example, if you block it. Her zoning's obviously really good. Being immune to all zoning, the amount of matchups she wins just based on that is amazing. Honestly, you don't really see a good Jade online. Obviously, yeah. Kung Lao's up here as well. Kung Lao's the next character I was going to pick as well. Kung Lao, it probably goes like this. If I had to attempt to order it, probably like this. Yeah, Jade's honestly really good, and you don't really see good Jades online much. But I mean, watch Waz play Jade, for example, and you'll see. Sonic play Jade, for example, so you can see them play them, and they're really good. Kung Lao's really good. Really good mids, got a good auto shimmy. It's a bit hard to hit confirm, but you can do it. He's got good KBs, he's got a good armor breaker. His dive kick, the recovery on it is so dumb. You can jump over so many projectiles and then just whiff punish them for it immediately after you land. Buzzsaw is a move that if you haven't labbed the shit out of it, it will kill you, and even if you have, sometimes your character just can't do anything. And it's so good. The Possessed had as well, just to really mix everything up and keep himself safe. He's a really fundamentally strong character here. It's really good. As far as Johnny, I was just saying he's got really good auto shimmy. In the corner, just auto hit confirms into force balls for massive damage. His spacing's really good. I don't think Noob's up there. Sub is up here. Sub's somewhere soon. Sub's probably around here. Because I'm doing this from an offline perspective mainly. Like, I want to try to... Because online sub's a lot better. Online sub is like, boom. But offline it's a bit different. Because you can react to the overhead a lot better. You know, instead of getting it 1 out of 5 times, you get it 4 out of 5 times, for example. But yeah, Kung Lao's really good. Sub is somewhere around here, but actually, I think above Sub, I mean, Collector's really good. All these characters from here on out, they're all, like, fighting. Every spot is just one away from something else, unfortunately. Like, I think, actually, next was probably Cassie. Cassie's probably the last one up here. In my opinion, anyway. A lot of good moves. I mean, the Eric's can be spammed, but then he's not doing anything, because if you block an Eric, it's your turn to do something. So he can't really... Like, it can be plus sometimes, but Sub-Zero's doing nothing at the range that it's plus at. Besides maybe a slide, so it's not really that big of a deal for a lot of characters. Yeah, Cassie's really good. Cassie's really good mids. She's got some good KBs as well. The counter hit 1 on a forward 2 is really good. Got one of the best anti-airs in the game that I will actually show. It's about time I showed something for these characters.
Cassie Cage.
And who will I pick next? I'll get whoever I'm picking next up here as well. All these like I said, all these characters are fighting for this spot now. I'm actually gonna go. Let's go Nightwolf. Nightwolf's really good. We'll put Nightwolf here. Where's Nightwolf?
Nightwolf.
I don't actually own Frost on PC because I haven't done the story. Yeah, Johnny's great with a nut punch. It's very funny. So, Cassie, and my Cassie's got like some meme moves, but I'll equip it actually. But all her moves are good. Like she's got a lot of moves. Great damage. This 9-frame mid is godly. The overhead online, if you're not playing on monitor, this will just get you. Just a lot of stuff. You can hit confirm all her stuff. This is a really good auto shimmy. And in this variation, she can make it safe as well, because it's usually punishable. This is 0 on block. So she's just got a lot of good stuff. It mix ups with this string alone. It's got a KB tied to it. This KB is really good. Her zoning's really good, obviously. This low profile's a lot of stuff. This does good damage. Let's go to her V3 though. So, Sub-So D. To show him as well. Nightwolf's just really solid. Nightwolf's a character that if you're committed to him and you are really good fundamentally. Yeah, you can jail into EX Ice Ball, but you spend a lot for someone just to block it. Like, Sub's not bad by any means, but it's you have to spend a lot for him to really do much. This move, the fact that you can confirm this move. Okay, this move does everything. This move's an armor breaker. You can also cancel into Fatal Blow, which I don't know why I missed it. I don't know why they let you do that. But if you just hit a combo, and I'll do an anti-air as well, just to prove a point. So, this is a really good... This anti-air is busted. So... And you can do this on reaction to a lot of shit. So, don't think this is me knowing it's coming. Because it's not. You can actually... If I... if I could get the... How am I missing the Fatal Blow input out of everything? This. And if you get them to actually break away as well, let's record this and we're going to break away. I think we'll just put on delay just to prove a point. So, break away, delay, we're going to record it. Is it going to break away? Why isn't it going to break away? Fast, I guess? It should be breaking away, I don't know why. Oh, it should. Will that work? Okay, let's do this then. Okay. Anyway, if you get a breakaway with this move, it's going to be too annoying to set up. If you get a breakaway with this move... Oh, there we go. Just attach the rest of the combo to this. But just look at this damage. 40%. And that's just raw. This move's really good. And this move is only... Let's have a look. I'm pretty sure it's literally -7 on block. -8 on block. So this is only punishable by about 2 characters in this game. I'm sure there's, you can flawless block it, you can be, ninja killer level and just never get hit by it ever again if you're a god. But no one's really punishing this at this range at -8. Especially when you have a lot of other options as well. Chicken meter burn this. You can flawless block that, which was good. Cassie used to be, better than she is now. But I think she's still really good and she has a lot of really good options. Next is Nightwolf, I think. And after Nightwolf, this is where we finally see this man. I think he's somewhere around here. Robocop. I'll get into that. I could talk about him all day, but I won't need to. Nightwolf's really good. I don't know how to use his roll move. What even is the input? There we go. So Nightwolf's a character that you really, if you dedicate the time to him, he's really solid. He's got one of the best auto. And this is better online than anyone else's auto shimmy here. So if you think this man's gonna throw, you can get opened up by this. But if I went into practices now, for example, I'd be able to not get thrown by it. But online, like it's very difficult. It's got a really good overhead that he can make safe with so much stuff. It's got a tick throw on it as well. I don't know if he's command grab loaded here, but he's just got so many options. I'm not good enough to show you why he's good, but just he is very good. One of the better players here in Australia is a god with this man. And there's a few, like Waz won a tournament with Nightwolf the other day, for example. He's got anti-zoning. His zoning's really good, especially with this move. Like this is a mid. This is a mid. And it's just really good. He deflects this. He's got a lot of options. He's got this teleport, obviously. What was the roll? How was I rolling? I'll get there. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, he's got a lot of good shit. You just got to be cautious with him because he's not. He won't win games for you, but he's very, very, very good. Very, very, very good. Yeah, this game is honestly like all these characters from here down to like the last few. It is really balanced. Besides, these two are the only ones that really make it feel really dumb. Like really, really, really dumb. Sorry, my controller's being dramatic. Okay. So, there we go. Anyway, that's that. Next is Robocop, though. This game is balanced. If these two weren't so dumb and a couple other things were adjusted, like, you know, things that should be punishable but just aren't for half the cast. There's a few things that are really dumb. Robocop's next, and after Robocop, it's probably all these characters are really good. That's the thing. I think Raiden's probably here. It's probably something like this. Robocop's insane. Raiden's really good too. Like all these characters, they're all really good, and it's really hard putting them in. That's why it's hard to order them. So that's why I'm just chucking them in at this point. Because everyone is so close together, and it's really matchups. Like for example, Robocop's kind of good against Cetrion. He's okay against Jacqui. Good against Liu. Fujin is very close. He's really good against Joker though, for example. I'll go through his individual matchup chart another day for sure. I don't know if you've. I don't think Robocop has lackluster combo damage. If I can. Oh my god. PC has weird timing. Like, I don't think that's lackluster. And obviously you have to hit these normals, but in the corner when you don't even have to worry about that. And you can just do your combos. Thing is, no one plays Robocop. Like, no one spends the time on Robocop. That's one of his biggest things. People do not want to play this man because he is boring. And I understand that, but for people like me who have, you quickly realise that he's... I have command grab. You quickly realise that you just have to put in the work and he's good. Similar to Nightwolf in the regards that... I mean, Nightwolf seems a bit clearer to be good, but I think Robocop's super slept on. I think he's very good. There's reasons he's not much higher. He's got really good mids. Problem is, these mids can be low profiled by a lot of characters, which I will go into in a video one day, because it's worth its own video. I can show it for you now. But Robocop's zoning is really good. This more or less jails into this. He has this at close range. You're trying to OS this, so you don't get hit, and he'll just pull out this cannon. Doesn't actually combo, which is stupid that it doesn't. A lot of good stuff. You know, his meatless launches are really good, especially off a jump in. He's got a lot of different combos you can do as well. I'll be different to it on Raiden though. He's got a weird hitbox because he looks big, but he doesn't actually have a big hitbox. Oh, I dropped it. But anyway, I think Robocop's super good. I mean, I'll talk more about Robocop one day as far as where I think he is, but he's really solid. A lot of characters can't do much at a certain point. They work their way in, and once they're in, you do this. And they come back. Like, Joker, like, I think Robocop could possibly even... it wouldn't be 7-3, because once Joker gets in, his spacing's really good. But Robocop definitely beats Joker in a matchup, for sure. It is finished, but it shouldn't be. Well, yeah. That's what I mean, like, I mean, the thing is, though, his setups are kind of fake. A lot of them that I do. It's just people don't know, because no one plays Robocop. And it really depends, because they all have different answers. I mean, Robocop is a zoning character. This is the thing. if you make Robo, if you want to play full rushdown with Robo, you'll only get so far. Because the whole thing about zoning that a lot of people don't realize is you're not scared of them coming in. You're weakening them so when they come in, let's just record. Let's do this, and let's record me as Robocop. And by the time... Why did he not do the thing? What? Okay, the recording's busted. But anyway, you can lose over 10% life easily just coming in against this character. That by the time you come in, he starts off with 1100 health. You're already down 20%. You know, you've already lost a lot of health coming in. So you get to him, and then he can just do this shit to you. And you go away again, and he's got all that life lead, and you have to come back in. But it's not that he sucks up close, it's that you zone so you get that health advantage, and then when they come in, you kill them. Oh, yeah, I mean, obviously you can still win it, like a 6-4 isn't unwinnable by any means, and you'll win eventually, but if two Sonic Foxes exists, and they played each other, Robocop would win 6 out of 10 times. That's the gist behind it. You know, Robocop would win the majority of games against Joker, because what's Joker going to do? He spends meter on a projectile that bounces at you, you do this. He can't low profile the gun with his stance, with his low gun, so he just sits there. And Robocop has pretty solid KB, so I mean this is a good KB. If you're a god, you can get this. You'll see me do it a few times. Not to call myself a god, but kinda. There's a lot of things he can do. You know, people don't do combos. The most advanced combo you'll really see people do online is this. You might see them more now because of my videos, but typically all people did before was this one. And you can see the damage difference, and that's not breakaway safe. The down 2 is, because they can break away at any point, you're still safe through that, so that's a big thing. So yeah, that's a big boy thing about him. Well, yeah, I mean, that's the thing, because he is boring. That's the thing. It's just when you played him for so long that you understand how he works, and you can do his other shit. That's where he becomes, and I have so many Robo variations, it should be, oh, they're all called the same thing because of my combo video, that's fine. Does this have it? No. That's the thing, he is boring, and he is boring to play, he can be boring to watch. His mobility is really good, he's got a really good backdash, he's got a really good forward dash. I can't get the gas bomb. I'm trying to get the gas bomb to prove a point. There we go. And he's even got, like, this is the thing, once you understand Robocop and you're good enough with him, you can do so much shit. Oh, that wasn't it. I think it's this, actually. It is. And that'll go into, I don't have the mid-command grab, but you can, that's +5. Actually, let's get the frame data up. I think it's a bit different depending on who you hit with it as well. +4. That's +4 on here. So this literally, if he does this mid, why did that not hit? Oh, my god. It's because I'm backdashing, so I'm trying to do a different combo. If you do this, this jails. So they have to respect this. That's going to hit. This is going to hit most of the time as well, this 13 frame mid. Unless they have a 6 frame down one. But this jails. There's nothing they can do. They will get hit by this. And you can do it again. So there's a lot. It's just that, you know, to do a lot of this shit, you've got to be a bit of a god and have spent the time. But there's heaps of shit like that that makes him really interesting. And he's really good. Honestly, I think he is around this. He's in this area. A lot of people would put him down here. I don't think so, honestly. I think he doesn't really lose against any of these characters. They're all either 5-5 or he beats Joker, which is a big thing. He beats Johnny. Shang beats him. Cabal and him is pretty even. He beats Kano. Garrison him's pretty even. Kodal beats him. Kodal honestly possibly 7-3s him, which is one of his worst matchups. If he has the cat. If he doesn't have the cat, Robo wins. But the cat on top of, well, it's probably even because Kodal low profiles everything. With Buzzsaw, Kung Lao wins. Robo beats Spawn. Jade, you can guess that Jade wins that matchup. He destroys Jax. Cassie is even. He honestly beats Cassie 6-4. The life lead and the damage. Nightwolf is probably just a Nightwolf. Raiden, Depends what moves they have, typically. I think Raiden might win. Collector, it's pretty even as well. So yeah, exactly, he is a balanced character, it's just that he's boring. That's the thing, people don't play him because he's boring, but he's actually not boring at the same time. That's a big thing about him, is he can be exciting, but you have to be willing to play him the way he's was made to be played. Everyone asking for him to get like overheads and stuff, that's not the point. Like, there's players like me who like to play these characters these ways, that are more defensive in how they work, but are still really just weird and janky characters. That takes me to Raiden though. I personally don't use Storm Cell, but Storm Cell teleport's a big thing. I really like this reversal though. And if you charge this up, so if I do this and block, you can restand as well. It's a really good move. I think Storm Cell teleport's probably better. There's some really cool shit you can do with the teleport. But Raiden, let's turn Easy Crushing Blows on because I'm sick of getting things. This Crushing Blow is a meme. Let's get that set. You can actually do things with it. You can get it. But, you know, to be able to get it reliably is just whatever. But Raiden does a lot of damage as well. Raiden has this 50-50. You can OS this offline. You've got to be a god, but you can actually time it so you duck the throw and block the Storm Cell. But if they just do this, then, you know, what are you going to do? Yeah, it's 50-50s. You can fuzzy these. This one is hard to fuzzy. Let's actually have a look at the frame data on it. This, what is that, second hit? 12 frames? So there's a big fuzzy gap you can do here, but it doesn't look as long as it is. And people don't know about it. You walk up, they're blocking the overhead. You can just go from there. His spacing's really good. You know, he's got flawless block gaps in a few places, but he's got a lot of options for them. Let's actually get his teleport out just for the point of it now. That's not who I want to change. Thunderwave. Well, the thing is with Robocop is, the thing with these characters is they can all low profile his mids, which no one does, but that's why he can't be higher, and I'm going to make a video on it. But a lot of these characters at close range, there's a magic button they can press and they'll just duck everything. That's a big thing. That's why he can't be higher. If he didn't whiff on anyone, honestly, I'd put him here. I would put him just outside. I'd put him with these guys. But he does. He whiffs, so he goes here. That's a big thing. So you can't even do shit. Well, yeah, Raiden's like got some filthy shit, but at the same time, let's go to the corner. Like Raiden's got some dumb shit. He's got some stuff that you can actually go through. If you teleport in place, you can actually go through wake-ups as well. Let's see if I can remember the combo to do it. Maybe something like that. Let's just set this guy to wake up as soon as you can do it. I won't. There's videos on this. You'll be able to see people. I haven't. Pretty sure it's lethal stab. Yeah. Another thing about Robocop though is have a look at the block advantage of his up 3. It's actually safe. Big thing. It's got no range. Oh, you can still flawless block it, but it's safe, which is him and Scorpion maybe the only ones from memory. So it's really good. This teleport, I don't know the options, so don't hate me. I'm just trying to do a combo. Well you can, okay. I can't do it, but you can actually dodge shit, and that's just like the funny thing with Raiden. That's some of his filthy stuff, but he's so solid. Raiden, he's so solid. He's got a lot of range. This is +1 on block. Doesn't really do much for him. You can get it down 1 against most characters. But then with Storm Cell, like this 50-50, like you're gonna get hit by it, especially online. And offline's even hard to OS it, so you will get hit by this. You will. And you just have to choose when. Because obviously the risk on the throw is, you know, he can get smacked for it, but eventually he's gonna throw you. He's got good KBs, he's got this one. This one's a meme. Like I said, you can set it up, but let's actually see the combo. The thing off this one, the reason it's bad is because he just kills you if it hits you. A lot of damage. Obviously with Storm Cell you can duck the last hit, so you can't just throw it out and block, whatever. But yeah, Raiden's really good. I think Raiden usually gets underrated. I'm sure at the highest level, because it's once again offline, you can OS that thing, but even then without that he's still pretty solid. Then Collector. Collector's next. Yeah, Collector's just got really good spacing. His teleport's really good. He's got a mid-command grab. 2 throws off his down 1. He's got a lot of moves you can use as well. He's got a lot of options. So he's really solid Collector. I'm not going to get too into him because I can't play him very well. But he's really good. This is where I'll probably put Sub-Zero. Somewhere around here. You've all played against Sub-Zero, you know. Offline it's a bit different though. The overhead, you can react to it a bit better, but he's still good. If he had an actual mid, he would be higher, but he doesn't. So his whole thing is just these 50-50s. He gets so much damage though. If he touches you, you take a lot of damage. Some of it's meterless. It really depends on a few things. This is where I will put Devora. I'll go Baraka and Katana. These 3 are, I mean, these 4 are kind of just tucked away together. They're all good. Every character's good. Even Rambo and Melina. It's almost as if this is ordered it, so I put them here. Rambo and Melina, even them, like they're good. Like no one's bad. Frost is here. Frost is slept on. Frost might honestly be around here if I were attempting to order it. Frost is really good. Slept on has a lot of good moves, good mids, plus frames. Yeah, Noob is coming in around here as well. This is this crew. What I'll actually do for these guys is this. I don't actually think they're B+. I should actually just make this A. And this should be B+. All these characters is the same thing as Scorpion. Sorry, yeah, Scorpion's really good. Scarlet, like all these characters are all really good. Sindel offline is worse than online, so she's around here, but online she's just disgusting. Terminator's actually probably here. This is just going to be reserved for the bottom 3, by the way, so I'm just going to put all the other characters in before then. Xiao's around here. Who else is hanging out? Aaron's good. Aaron's probably actually around here. If I had to put him somewhere... I'm just speeding through these last ones. If you guys have any questions, drop them in here. Okay. Yeah, if anyone's got any questions, pause me here. I mean, Terminator has 50-50s. Terminator's good. Terminator has the teleport as well, but no one's bad here. I just don't think Terminator's better than this crew. That's the thing. It's not that he's worse. I mean, I guess by semantics he's worse than them. But yeah, exactly. Like, and I love playing Rain. I honestly think. I mean, Shiva's still really good. I honestly think the bottom is. I'll do bottom 5. I'll do it like this. And all these characters are viable though. I mean, Shiva's still, you know, Stomp was nerfed, whatever, but she's still really good. Really, really good. Rain is really fun, but Rain, his one good mid really that you can hit confirm whiffs on all the stuff. You can break from a lot of his combos before he can do anything. He's hard to play as well. Like, I mean, he's really good. He's got a tidal wave mix up, but you can fuzzy it. Sonya, look, Sonya's really good as well, but I mean, everyone's good. You can play well with Sonya and do well. You can win with any of these characters. I mean, we've seen people win with Rambo and Melina. But with Sonya, there's just some matchups that she can't really do anything in, and some characters like Aaron, characters with 6 frames down 1s, you can just machine gun down 1s, and Sonya doesn't really get anything from it. I'll go through the characters I never really said anything about. Shiva, yeah, like I said, she's still good. She has 50-50s off every string with her dual command grabs. 50-50s of his command grabs. Rain bottom 5. Yeah. Well, I mean, Sonya was top tier for a long time. Just people couldn't get around the zoning for a lot of it, to be completely honest. And she is hard to fight against because you're just copying 50-50s. But compared to these characters, she's not really better than them. I mean, we all know about Rambo. Fun to play, but just not good. Same as Melina. Well, they're good, but they're just not better than anyone else. We'll go back up here because I didn't say anything about Devora. Really good range, good setups, good damage. Oh, I guess I shouldn't say good damage. It really depends. But really good range, the best setups in the game. Some of the most real setups you can do in the game. And if you put the time into her, she can be really good. Good teleport, a lot of good moves. Frost, yeah, slept on, great zoning, really good spacing. Against some characters, they just can't do anything, especially with the ice drill moves. Katana has a lot of good moves as well. If you play Katana really well, you can do super well with Katana. There's some matchups she struggles in, but who doesn't? Terminator, teleport 50-50s. That's it. That's all you need. Scorpion, really good. Good against Cetrion. Not really, it's not a amazingly winning matchup, but Scorpion's good against a lot of the characters a lot of people find annoying. Good against Jade, for example. And he's really fun to play. He's got really good tools. He's got these nice little mix-ups built in. Really solid character. One of my favourite characters to play in this game, to be completely honest. Yeah, Melina being bad. Yeah, honestly, I was hoping that she wouldn't be OP because I didn't want to see Melina anymore. Yeah, the 50-50 is disgusting. Yeah, and she can do damage. That's the thing. She's not bad, but she's just not better than these characters. Yeah, Xiao's good. Like, Xiao went up, and it's hard on this tier list. It's hard to really represent how much better Xiao got, but Xiao is really good. Baraka's really good. Baraka could be higher, but he does, because most tier lists are based on how many matchups they win, and there are a lot of matchups that Baraka struggles in. But he's really fun to play. Massive damage. You just can't break away from him if he brings gutted in the breakaway move. So what are you gonna do? Yeah, and Xiao's really fun now. Xiao just decides to mount health bars like Baraka, like the two of the most fun characters in the game. Aaron Black's really good. I mean, online he's a absolute menace. Offline it's a bit different, but he's still good. He like his pokes just low profile 90% of the cast. So what are you gonna do about that? He's got a good auto shimmy. He's got really good strings. He's got some of the best options in the game as far as just pure mix-ups. He's got damage over time. He's got one of the best armor breakers in the game as well, with the acid pour move. And then there's Noob. Noob does huge damage. Has a lot of good options. Has good range, but he doesn't really have that fast mid that he needs in this game as well. He's got his 4-2, which is a high, and the range it covers is really good, but that's why he's not really much higher. His damage is insane though. His damage is insane. He can get so much damage. And he's, once again, Noob's really fun to play, and Noob's not bad. You can win with Noob. You can do very well with Noob. His Shadow Slide's really good. Sickle Snag, like, all of it's really good. Scarlet's really good as well, and Scarlet, like, I wish I could put Scarlet higher, but I can't. She has gaps in all her strings, but she has so many options off those gaps, it's honestly to her advantage on most characters. Some characters can deal with multiple ones at once, but Scarlet is so good. Her range is really good, her zoning is some of the best in the game. The only zoner that she really loses to is Cetrion. She outzones Robocop, she just does way more damage than him. She kills him. Obviously she doesn't do much against Jade in comparison, but she'll beat Shang. She'll keep a lot of these characters away. Against characters like Liu and stuff, she can just forward 2 into ball, and what's Liu gonna do? So she's really good. Forward 4, big boot Aaron. It's the most tilting move at the start of the game. Sindel's online. Sindel's honestly are up here. Right, and I probably should put her higher, but because online you'll block every overhead, but you still get hit by it, just because of the timing, the way it works. But she's really good as well. Her Scream KB is the dumbest one in the game. Like, you just scream, you just keep going until you hit it, pretty much. That's how a lot of people play it. Her air variation gets insane damage. She just does insane damage off everything. Her forward 4 is one of the best mids in the game. You just jump back after it and you're safe against almost every character. Shang's honestly slept on. I mean, I honestly, not by pros, but more on, like, a lot of the pros recognize that Shang is really fucking good. Like, it's hard to really find matchups of people that beat Shang Tsung, because against characters with projectiles, he just puts on a smoke parry, and that cancels that out, and then he just outzones the rest of the cast with other moves. So it's very rare. There's a few matchups. Shang's really fucking good. Yeah, Shang has a lot of plus frames as well on his strings. I'll get some Shang Tsung up. Why not? Do I have a variation? Kind of. Let's pick one of the top 2 characters. I already did some stuff with her. Cetrion's too obvious as to why. Let's even just do Liu Kang. Why not? Why not?
Tournament.
Yeah, he's got everything. Like, he's really good, and he's got really good mids. So he doesn't have the weakness of having everything else in bad mids. Like, let's get the frame data up on this so I don't have to go to the menu. This is a 14 frame mid. This is really good. You can hit confirm this into shit. I don't know the combos, but maybe I do know the combos. For example, he can do, I'm sure you guys probably have seen this. this combo. But another reason as to why it's one of the most fun characters in the game to play is some of the damage he can do as well. Being able to take your soul as well is just demoralizing, but it also means he gets to do this shit too. Can I do this before I lose him? No, I got transformed back. But yeah, Shang has a lot of... And against characters, like even Liu, you know, Liu, if he just does this... Corpse drop, I wish I had the other 5 was just proving a point here. But corpse drop, throwing shit, the Ermac lift. Against characters like Liu Kang that struggle with this range, he really just abuses them. Like, this is huge. Like, Liu Kang has nothing that can go past this range. He has a KB tied to it. He's got so much. If Liu Kang tries to, you know, contest and do anything, throw a fireball, it's just dead. And you go back to it. So you're... And you can react to shit with it. I'm just bad at the input. Mix-ups. In the corner, this launches. If you flawless... You can flawless block this, but if you do, you can get hit by this. And if they really think you're going to flawless block it, they can do this. Sorry, they can do this. He's got pressure. He's got a lot of cancels as well. He's just got heaps of shit. So much shit. His down 4 is one of the best pokes in the game. He just low profiles everything with it for some reason. It's okay. I wish I could do the actual combos because he does good damage as well. I just can't. And then having this is safe at a lot of ranges, but he just has a lot. He has a lot. He has something against everyone. Oh yeah, the rain cancel is worse than this cancel. This cancel can actually be. Let me get the frame data up. Let's put this on block. The rain cancel is a gimmick. Dead set. The rain cancel is 100% a gimmick. Do this. There's one -7, so that's safe. That one, you can't punish that. And because off this, you're waiting to either flawless block this or just block this. So the cancel off this string, it being -7, almost a lot of the time, if you're confident, it can mean it's actually your turn as well, because they're waiting for your other thing. So you can just do this if I'm good at the game, and then you can go back into it, plus frames. You can just go into it again. Look, this is -2, for example, if you're good at the game. That's plus. He's got 50/50s off this. He's just got a lot of shit. He's got a lot of shit. He's got a really good anti-air game as well. He gets good conversions off it. And he can beat you, so what's better than being able to beat you? If I'm good at the game, it's fine. I'm using the wrong button, that's why. You know, I could sit here forever and do multiple different jump timings, but it's really good. His down 1's good for anti-airs as well. And also, what's good for anti-airs is this fucking move. Notice how I can low profile jump-ins as well? Like, I'll do this so late. And look at that. Look at that. It's really good. You can't really jump on him. Yeah, it is only a gimmick if the opponent knows. That's another thing. Opponents don't know. Yeah, but okay. So let's go back to the flawless block thing then. Let's go back to the flawless block thing. Let's set me as this player and let's record. Yeah, it's easy to flawless block. But if you're, let's put this on random. I'm gonna try to flawless block it if I can. If he's going to do the kick to prove the point, there we go. And if you really want to try to flawless block it, I will record a third option. If they really think you're going to flawless block it, if I'm good, you'll get yeeted. So there's options for all of this shit. And once again, the 4th option for this. And good luck dealing with all these options at once. Because if they cancel it as well... Oh, the AI can't cancel it? What is that? I think I gotta wait for it to finish, actually. I'll just cancel it. So you're sitting here guessing. You're getting hit by almost every option by flawless blocking this thing. So you sit here and you let yourself get hit by it, and then you get plus frames into chip. That's the thing. Yeah, he has been slept on. People kind of realize and put it all together that with all the moves he can use, and just base Shang Tsung, it's really, really good. Really good. Very good characters. Does anyone else have any other questions on the characters as well while we're here? Feel free to speak up. Like I said, this is just my personal tier list as well. You know, these are my thoughts. It'll be different to a few. This may be the highest you'll see Robocop on one, for example. Any other questions, team, while we're here? Before I continue just going over the few remaining characters that I've just got my thoughts on. Would you play a collector, man? I play a lot of collect. I play against a lot of collector. Well, yeah, I mean, because I'm doing this for offline, you know. Online sub is literally just chilling up here. But as far as offline, he's still good. That's why he's this high. Like, I think, like, you know, these characters, like, these are all good. But I think sub is this high. Due to that. He's still really good. I've actually got, by the way, guys, I've got an Xbox First to 10 that I'm commentating very shortly as well, if you guys are keen to witness that as well. Okay, yeah. Actually, when is it going to be? 2? I think it might be 2. It might be an hour from now. Let's get this, man. So, yeah, is anyone else have any questions? Well, it's not even about knowing the moves, though. Because, you know, you can know what's coming, but you still can't do anything about it. 202 an island. Well, yeah, I can go through this right now, why Sub-Zero is not higher on my tier list. And this is still hard, like, he's still good, but they can delay it, like, they have options for this. They have options, so...
Sub-Zero.
Let's go Sub-Zero, and let's go, fucking... Yeah, let's go random select. How do I do that on PC? I can't be fuck picking, I should have just picked random. Oh, let's go noob, okay. This is flavorful. Robo cosplay when? I do need to actually buy some shit, to be completely honest. For Robo cosplay. I need Lemon Cop cosplay. Yeah, so there's that. But Sub, I need to put myself close. With Sub-Zero, online, good luck doing this, and I'll even do the move that can make it safe. This is why it's still so good, because you can make the safe, you don't have to commit to it like you used to have to. You can react to this, right? You start blocking low, it's called fuzzy guarding for those of you who don't know. Put this on random. I really should have left the delay, but I can still do it. This is reaction. You block low, and then when the kick doesn't come out, you block high. And I've played against Sub-Zeros offline, and I have done this to them, and they have not liked it. So you go down, then up. And obviously, they can delay it. That's a lot of overheads in a row. And I can do this forever. I can do that forever. You'll get hit by it a couple times. You will get hit by it still offline. I'm not saying you won't be, because there's other, like, I'll put other options in here. It's this, and then we're also going to do... He's got a really good auto shimmy too. That's another thing about Sub-Zero. You just can't hit confirm, so you got to be YOLO. Now you've got 4 options. What's it going to be? I've got to make sure I walk the same amount of time. So what I'll do is I'll forward dash, and then I'll do something. I got to make sure I forward dash. Got to make sure I forward dash. Oh, why can't I dash? There we go. Now there's a lot of options. And this is how you lab in this game, by the way, if you guys want to lab more. This is the type of shit you do. You sit there and you do this shit. What I'll do instead of option 3 as well is I'll do dash up. Actually no, I already got that. So I'll do dash up, this, and I'll do dash up, this. For 4 different timings, so I'm not just... I don't have one timing down. This is pure reaction. fun. It's not. You will get hit by it sometimes. Definitely will. As you can see me getting opened up by it a bit now. I was not expecting the full one. Thing, you'll get hit by it, but this online is literally like you're gonna get hit by it so much. Yeah, he is more than 50/50s. 100% he is more than 50/50s. But that's why he's still high. Like, look at this list. Where is he? He's still high. He's like right in the middle. I think that's still pretty solid. Let's get rid of this. Let's just play him. Another thing about him is he's got a good auto shimmy. So there's the throw. I need to get rid of these options. Let's just do this. Let's do that. Play back. So there's the throw. There's this. Let's actually go. And then. There's the throws. And you're gonna get. If you try and tech throws, you're gonna get hit by this a lot of the time. So let's put this on random playback. Oh, he's got an overhead as well. I mean, this is the mix though, right? This thing with Sub-Zero. He's got a lot of options. It's a lot to worry about at once. So he's still really good. But not having that fast up close range mid, like how fast is his back three? Let's actually check because I always forget. It's like, if I'm remembering correctly, why is Sub-Zero giving me those moves? There we go. Yeah, 13 frames, which isn't bad, but look at the range of this thing. Let's just do this and turn off the record. So it's got pretty solid range, but at this range, it's too slow for a lot of his gimmicks to do sometimes. That's why he loosely gets characters with fast mids as well. Obviously really good anti-zoning because that's just meterless. You know, the damage he can do off combos. And then the corner he just does fuck damage too. If I could hit the combo maybe. PC's got such weird time, I'm still getting used to it. Oh, I dropped it, but that's, you know, 50%. Jump 2 forward 4? Okay, I'll show you what jump 2 forward 4 is. Let's go default. I need to record two options. I need to record the AI blocking, that's the big thing. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. That's fine. Record number 1. Oh my god. Can't practice mode, save my options. And on top of that, what else are we gonna? What else do we do for this? I guess we just do that. I believe you can actually. What you can do to react to this? I'm trying to flawless block it. I'm getting auto shimmy by my own AI. The thing is with this forward 4 though is it's not plus enough for him to get anything either. Like he gets a standing one thing, he gets a throw as well. Yeah, that's what I mean. You can react. I'm just trying to flawless block it as a flex. I'm getting auto shimmy. There's not even a throw option. Why am I getting hit by it? There we go. And obviously off a jump 2 he's getting a lot. His jump 2 is really good as well. It's got a weird hitbox. Okay, I can definitely. I just want to flawless block this once for the boys, for the sake of it. Please. There we go. I don't know why that took so long. But yeah, you can just react to it if you see him running. That's another thing. But, I mean, that's harder to react to than these overhead and such as well. Jump 2, back 4? Jump 2 into sweep? What is this? The pushback on it? What's the frame data on that? I don't really see the point in doing this. It's -4. Because the thing with this is, you'd rather just do this. Or rather, sorry, you'd rather just do... Fuck. I don't want to be a human. You'd rather just do... If you want pushback, you can do the meter burn one, or you can just do... But yeah, there is definitely a mix with this, because, you know, you can come in and you can do everything. But yeah, that's why Sub's not, that much hot. Like, that's why Sub's where he is. He's really good, but I think he just isn't better than these characters, at least online. That's the thing. Any other questions, by the way, while we're here? Any other questions? Normal stand for? Why jump to normal stand for? Sub-Zero doesn't really get anything. This is the thing. From that range, what's he gonna do? Noob's downfall will beat everything. You can actually... Like, literally, there's nothing he can do. Sub at this range. Like, he's plus, but... Like, he can backdash, but you can also backdash. Like, what's Sub gonna do at this range here? This thing. What I do against Sub-Zero is I just backdash. No matter who I'm playing, because what's he going to do at this footsie's range, besides slide and throw ice balls? Especially if you're playing someone like Noob as well, and backdash, and you can just wait. Take your turn. I can't play Noob, so I don't know how to do combos. Jump to, stand for, into grab. Well, the grab's not going to hit. You can't grab from that range. You can also just get ducked. But that's never going to hit. See what I mean? You can actually throw him before he can throw you, because you'll grab his hitbox. So if anything, this is a grab set up for the opponent. But like, Sub's not doing anything here. What's this man's fast mid? Yeah, 9-frame mid. Like, against a character with a 9-frame mid like this. I shouldn't have force blocked it. Like, what are you gonna do? Fuck that, that's 20%. Why? I mean, you're better off just doing 1-2, because 1-2 jails off the jump in, so if they're ducking anything, they'll get hit. If anything, the stand for literally just makes it easier for your opponent to not be scared of Sub-Zero. What I would do, as far as the mix options of jump 2... I don't want that to be overhead again. I want this to be... Oh my god, I'm bad. And then the other mix you do is 1-2, because it looks like a throw. And then I'm going to try to block all these at once, and I'm probably going to get hit by the auto shimmy the most. Let's see. Oh, I didn't get opened up by it, let's go. Okay, I got hit by the throw. No. No. Oh, I'm not going to open up by it. And this is 4 options at once that I'm covering here. Like, I don't know what's coming. Oh, that throw got me. Damn. Damn. There we go. There we go. This is actually easy, because you can actually OS the... You don't have to actually react to the overhead on the jump in, because since they have to do the low straight away, there's no timing delay to it. So if you just tap down then tap right back up, you will block the overhead and the low at the same time. You can fuzzy this. You can do this online, this fuzzy. It's just the other one you can't do. Like, every time I'm doing the same thing. Except I'm not taking the throw. Oh, that time I tried to take a throw and got blown up. No. Block. Block. This is just where labbing comes in. Like, you spent ages doing this. Wait, so you're hit confirming your jump 2 into stand 4? Do you mean off a combo? Because that's not... What do you mean? What do you mean by reset? Oh, let's wait for a second. I'm sure the stream's a bit delayed. Plus his stand 4 down 4. Well, what do you mean about Collector? What's happening with Collector? Yeah, well, what do you mean about Collector exactly? See if I can guide you through the negatives and plus his stand 4 down 4. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Collector.
Who's a character that can actually do something? Oh, I need Frost unlocked on my PlayStation. I don't want to do the thing. Who haven't I really done anything with? Let's do Jade.
Jade. Shout.
Yeah, his Flood 4 is punishable. Collector. Yeah, I because he can't really do anything. You're talking about this, right? Pretty sure. Oh, do I? What's Nitro Kick? What else? What is Nitro Kick? Does that get replaced by something? Oh, it's down forward. Am I? Oh, I was gonna say some characters can also just do that. Reversal timing, that's rough. Oh, I mean, where did I put Scorpion? Scorpion is A tier. Look at him. Look at him. He's here. I mean, I love playing Scorpion, but Scorpion isn't better than these characters. You can, like, Scorpion has a lot of mix, yeah, but I mean, after the crushing blow, you spend a lot to even hit the crushing blow. You're typically spending 2 bars a meter to get that one crushing blow. But he gets mix-ups off everything as well. It's just that, like, I think he's good. I wish I could put him high because I love playing him. I really do. I really do. Like, I wish I could put him above here, but he's not better than Sub-Zero. He's not better than Collector, Raiden, Robocop, Nightwolf. He's not better than any of these characters. He is good though. He is good and he's very fun. I was trying to parry that. I thought it might work. Any other questions? You meant A+. I don't think so. I don't think he's... I mean, I think more characters could be in this A+. It probably should look something more like... it probably should honestly look like this. But he's not higher character-wise, but it probably does look like this instead. Because all these characters are pretty close. Like, especially this lot. It's more like the first 5 of these are close to this, and then these are here. So it kind of is how it was before, but I just didn't want to have too much room. Jump 1 into stand 2-1. But yeah, so that's my tier list summarized. If anyone else has any more questions, let me know. Yeah, all good. Thanks for that. I'm gonna jump off streaming for a couple hours, but I have a first to 10 I will be commentating soon. Someone's getting a bloody haircut, so I can't do that now. But if anyone has any other questions, who's neutral? Yeah, Katana is really good. Katana is really good. Really fun. One of my old mains as well. And I really like playing Katana. And I think she can easily win tournaments. But, well, I think she can win tournaments. But But I think that Katana can struggle against some of these characters up here, and that's why she's not as high as she could be. Her neutral's pretty solid. Like, back to being 0 on block's pretty big. The fact that she doesn't have a faster poke than 7 frames, I believe. Than 8 frames isn't very good, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm going to... What I'll do... I'll give one last call out for any questions or anything that you guys want to see or anything like that before I get out of here. But then I'll jump off stream for a few hours, and I'll jump back on later on. Hopefully you guys are active, but if not, it'll get posted on my YouTube channel either way. So just let me know. While I go to the story mode to unlock Frost on my PC. Ooh, I don't have enough bundle. What is that? Oh, that's a pretty good victory pose. But it doesn't matter if Johnny's high though. Like, if he has highs, because he doesn't... Like, that's the thing, if you... Thanks, Brixton, I appreciate that. It doesn't really matter if he has highs, because he's in your face, he's doing, 1-2-1 on his turn. His down 4 practically is his mid, because that jails into all his shit. So if you hit a down 4, you just get to go into whatever you want. In the corner, he's just a beast. I will just quickly... You are late to the list, you can enjoy it. You can just take a look at it, Alan, though. I'll just keep it up here. And just to confirm, this is, my personal... This is not what I think should be everyone's tier list, but this is mine. This is how I feel about the characters in the game. I'll leave this up for a little bit. This is the end of the list. This will get posted on my YouTube channel. I'll edit some bits out. I'll cut it down a little bit just to save time. Especially me missing like 25 things. Yeah, I don't know. Were you guys expecting the Robocop chilling out over here, or... Cause I think he is around this room, and he could... we'll quickly actually show one part of this as to why he isn't higher.
Robocop.
I think... Who's a good example? Where's Codal?
Total
Do I have a Codal with the cat? I do.
Retro Kid.
Yeah, I don't think Noob's better than these characters. It's definitely not bad. Fun to play. Let's see if I can do this. What's the cat input? I really should just look that up. Well, that's not it. I need to set this guy to block. That's not it. It's down 3, right? Yeah. So, Robocop has these things called mids, but he doesn't, because Kotal Khan decides that he wants to low profile everything. So instead, what happens is after this move that completely ignores Robocop's zoning, he also just can't do a mid. At best, he's tying. Oh, I got it that time. I didn't do the down 3 fast enough with Kotal, that's the problem. That's better. Oh! Yeah. And a lot of characters can do... I made it even worse. A lot of characters can do this shit to Robocop, especially on his own turn. Like, if I have this man coming in... Like, if I read this... I can do this faster. I know I can. There we go. That seems better. Yeah, he'll just... with forever. It's hard to... My PC timing's horrible. But that's why Robocop's not higher, because a lot of characters can do that shit to him. Unfortunately. And they did make it a little bit better, but he's still... Like, I have too many clips of me whiffing mids on someone just mashing on me, for example. And you cannot do anything. My Steam is just LemonLad. My Steam name. Same as my YouTube channel. Yeah, that's kind of... Yeah, that's... I think that's everything I have to say about this. Like I said, I will edit this down a bit. Why is Fatality Training even a thing? I'd never understand. I'm level 8 on my PC, let's go. Okay, I don't know why this is still happening. Let's get this tier list up to end this. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It really just seems like it's not up to them the whole way, to be completely honest. Like, Warner Brothers, it seems like Warner Brothers just had them, and they couldn't really do anything to help. They couldn't do anything to control it. Like Joker, the Joker teaser, it was very clear Joker wasn't meant to be teased at that point. Like, it was so... his model was just not ready. And that's why I can't looking so shit. People are like, oh, they've improved it. It's just because he wasn't meant to be coming out then. Like, it was meant to be someone else. Then there's all the Ash Williams stuff, who was literally in, like, from an email, it would have the rights to him in the game, but he was never put in. Like, something obviously happened with that, and it's just a lot going on. So I think that, the next game, hopefully WB kind of gets their hands off it. Because, like, why else would, Terminator movie coming out, Terminator's in the game, Joker movie coming out, they wanted this out before the movie and they still couldn't do it, but Joker was probably wanting to be out before the movie. I don't know why. I didn't want Robocop in the game at all. It just worked out that I happened to main him, which is kind of funny. Let's close that. I think it's very funny, but yeah, exactly. COVID too. COVID's another thing. Like, I'm sure they wanted to support this for as long as they could, but unfortunately they couldn't do it because they were so good throughout the Injustice area. Like, they had a monthly stream where they'd go through everything. They actually, made good buffs and nerfs. It didn't take them 4 times, and that's another thing. Yeah, NRS didn't say anything with MK11 until it was over. And the final patch was horrible. The final patch was like, oh yeah, Joker has 50 less health, Shiva has 50 less health. That's pretty much what the last patch was. So it's not good. Yeah, instead of Robocop, like, if they were going to do any other guest characters, surely there were better ones as well. But, they did what they did. I mean, I'm glad they put him in here. But yeah, alright, that's my tier list though. That's it finalized. I will pop this out. I will edit this, put it on YouTube, so if you did miss most of it and my decision process on a lot of these characters, it will be there. But as for now, I'm going to just jump off streaming for a few hours, do some editing, enjoy my Sunday. But if you guys are down to watch a set in 3 or so hours from now, then you can definitely catch me there. It'll be on YouTube again, most likely. YouTube or Twitch, either one. Those are the only two, obviously. Thank you, Cal. Yeah, well, I wanted to put my thoughts into it. I mean, the top 5 for me has been the same way as most of the game. Well, since the game's been done, nothing's really changed my mind on these characters. I appreciate that, Electric God. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sure a lot of people are not gonna... Like, Sub-Zero's already been, like, a talking point of this list, for example. And someone's, asked about Johnny before as well, but I think that, like, a lot of them... Unfortunately, you have to put these characters down here. But, for example, Rain's, like, one of my favourite characters to play in the game. I love playing Rain, but he's just... He's not bad, but he just doesn't... Like, a lot of his moves, they're 2-bar moves that do nothing. When I'm going to play with YouTube. Look... I'm doing a first to 10 scene, so what I'll do, I'll actually get on in maybe an hour before and I can play some games with people. I'll jump on my PlayStation and we can do some viewer sets or something. I'm just going to take a break for a bit because I got to edit some shit. But then I'm down to jump on and do some stuff. Alright, well, thanks for watching, guys. I'm never going to be, guys, like, drop likes on this stream or this video or whatever, so don't worry about me doing that, but do what you feel. I'm going to jump off for a bit. I appreciate you guys watching. Alright. See you, team. Feel free to message me on Discord or anything if you have any questions.